Hi, my name is Tony Grosso. As a classical musician, I realized for years that being a musician is like being an athlete. In a series of videos that I'm doing, I'm demonstrating how it is to be a musician is to be an athlete. Now, for years I studied a lot of different arts, not only as a musician, but as I studied martial arts. I studied Tai Chi. And for years I studied for 15 years with a Zen monk. Over those years I've acquired a lot of different ideas that are related to music and principles that are related to music. The same principles in Tai Chi are the same principles that we use in music. The same principles in Zen are the same principles that we use in music. One of the things I learned in Tai Chi practice is what the masters call the 6 essentials. And these 6 essentials are perfect for being a musician, to play well. The 6 essentials are basically this: posture, breathing, relaxation, flexibility, concentration, anyway, let's start with posture. The first thing to do in posture is to really kind of do a body scan to see how your posture is. A lot of us are unaware of how we're standing or how we're moving, how we relate to our instrument, how our posture is when we play. Some people raise their shoulders, some people have their head craned outward, causing all different physical injuries, and if not now, later down the line. So a basic rule in Tai Chi that we use in posture that works perfect for us as musicians is, first of all, with the head should be pulled up. It feels like you're being pulled up by a string, so your head is not compressing the spinal cord. The next thing is the chin is in a little bit, so you're not out like this and curving the back of the neck. So you're relaxed, chin down, head is up. Your shoulders you drop your shoulders. A lot of us have a tendency to hold our shoulders up like this, or one shoulder, to relax both shoulders. This is what we call like a body scan. So you start from the top of the head and you go all the way down to your feet. So starting here with the head pulled up, chin down, shoulders drop, chest is concave. In other words, we don't push our shoulders back. Hips, upper body, lower body are different. Upper body is designated by our waist. We can twist our upper body, and while our lower body stays still. And as a classical musician, there's a lot of times, as a musician, as a bass player, that I twist from my waist, and using that as a way to get a better sound. And the other thing is having your hips over your knees. A lot of us have knee problems just because we don't distribute our weight evenly. And then knees over the feet, so your feet and knees don't go different directions. Knee injuries, back injuries, these are a plague of being a musician. So just having a good posture and doing a scan from head to toe is very, very helpful. The next thing is breathing. As a musician, you know, more and more of yoga ideas are becoming into being a musician, and that is the breath. For me, as a classical bass player, the breath is my bow. The bow is the breath. So when I do a phrase or before I play, I take a deep breath. Breathe in through my nose, out through my mouth. But in Tai Chi, in an Eastern practice, breathing is primary. So I just wanted to explain to you about the breath. In breathing, you have to learn to breathe in from below the navel. You breathe in, and this part goes in. When you breathe out, it expands. You put your hand here and you can feel breathing in, breathe out. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Not only does this help in performance, it also helps you to relax. But we use it in phrasing. In martial arts and in Tai Chi, we use it to lift our body. When we breathe in, we feel lighter. When we breathe out, we feel heavier. And we use it in the movement. While we do the breathing, it also helps us to relax. You know you cannot perform well if you're not relaxed. One of the biggest problems we have as musicians is our nerves. Making a wrong entrance, playing a wrong note, playing out of tune. These cause a lot of stress. Breathing helps relax you. The more relaxed you play, the freer you're going to be able to play. You're going to move better. You're going to play better. The next one is, along with being relaxed comes flexibility. To be flexible, you have to be relaxed. If your joints are stiff, there's no way you're going to play well. Not at all. So in being relaxed, it helps you become flexible. One of the exercises that I've learned over the years is a Qigong exercise that helps you relax your whole body and helps you be flexible. And simply what it is you have to put your feet shoulder width apart, relax your upper body, have your hands just hang down, and using the ground as a fulcrum, you're going to shake. And as you bounce, you bounce, and as you bounce, you shake. This exercise, it's been used for 500, 600 years in China by Tai Chi masters to relax. I've shown a lot of students, university students, before they do their juries, to do this before they play to relax the nerves. And in shaking your hands out is also a good hand exercise to use. So you just bounce. You can bounce hard, you can bounce soft. Overall, the Chinese believe this is like mixing oil and vinegar, shaking it up like this, your endocrine system inside. But to relax, to be flexible, this is a really great exercise. Also, you can do exercises like yoga. Any sort of stretching exercises, any exercises you can do to help you relax and be flexible. Without flexibility, again, you cannot play well, as we know. The other fifth ingredient is coordination. You have to be coordinated. If you don't have good coordination, eye-hand coordination, you just can't play well. There's no way you're going to be able to do the complex movements as a musician that you need to do. So coordination is a great, not a great, but it's an essential quality. In Tai Chi, we have a series of movements that we do that are highly choreographed, but involve a lot of coordination. So as a musician, whatever you can do, whether it is any other type of eye-hand coordination, Tai Chi is a perfect example. To develop this coordination, the better you're going to play. And lastly is concentration. Without concentration, you cannot play well. To develop your concentration is to focus the mind. In the Eastern tradition, it's meditation. To meditate is just to relax, listen to your breath, to breathe in and out, like we had in a relaxation breathing, and just let your thoughts come. And what you start to do is they call it samadhi. The more you relax, the more you let your thoughts go, the more you begin to focus on what's essential. And the more and the more relaxed you become, the more concentration you develop. You begin to focus your mind on one thing at a time. You, as they say in the East, you start to slow down the monkey mind. You're here where you are. You're not off thinking about someplace else. So this concentration is another ingredient. Later in the other videos I will go into much more depth, but this is just to say there's 6 essentials that you need: posture, the breath, relaxation, flexibility, coordination, and concentration. If you do those things, I think, and teach your students to do these things, you will find your performance much improved. Thank you.